Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your bi-weekly tarot and psychic readings for the weeks starting the 17th and the 24th of April 2017. Thank you very much for joining me. So we're going to use the After Tarot deck for the tarot portion and the Wisdom of the Oracle deck for the psychic messages, and I love working with this deck for the psychic readings. And we're going to do the tarot portion first and then the psychic portion second. As always, please remember that these are general readings, so they're not going to apply to everybody watching, okay? If it doesn't make sense to you, then it just means that it's not meant for you. And you can watch your moon and rising sign readings for additional messages that may apply to you. Or of course you can get a private reading specific to just you and what you're dealing with, and the links to my website are in the description box below. And we're still running special offer readings, or a few different special offer readings at this time, so if you're interested in that, I've also linked my specials page in the description box below. But there you have it. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoy your readings. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. I appreciate all the support. Have a wonderful time ahead, and I'll talk to you again very soon. Take care. Hi Gemini, thank you for joining me. So let's see what is coming up for you. Now at the bottom of the deck as the overall energy, we do have the Eight of Pentacles. And then we have the Three of Wands, the Four of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, and I've done 3 readings so far, and we've had the Four of Pentacles in every single one, the Eight of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. For some of you, I do feel like you're moving away, or someone's moving out. Now this could be your children going to university with the Eight of Wands there, or you're someone in the home. If it's not a child, it's someone in the home that's moving out, because now they can be on their own. For some of you, I do feel like this was someone living with you. It could have been friends or family, but they were living with you until they got back on their feet. They may have lost a job, they may have lost their house, and they have been living with you for a while now. And I feel like during this time, they've been working really hard until now to get a job, to build their finances back up, to look for other places to live, and so on and so forth. And during this next couple of weeks time frame, I do feel like they will be moving out. You could be going to their new place to celebrate and be there with them. For this is about marriage proposals, definitely, with the Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Four of Wands. I do feel like, especially if you're living or if you're dealing with a fire sign, so Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius are fire signs, and earth signs, apparently, that's important as well. So Taurus, Virgo in particular, and Capricorn. There could be marriage proposals here. I feel like for some of you, you are proposing to someone, and for others, someone's proposing to you with this kind of energy. For those of you, I do feel that you may have been in a relationship with someone at work, or in an online relationship, and you've had to either, keep your relationship not necessarily secret, but not, show your affection. And I feel like something changes during the next couple of weeks, where you're either moving to a different department, to a different team, to a different company perhaps, or your partner is doing this, and so now you're free to just be, out in the open with the relationship, I feel. There's also about, news about family, news about starting a family, news that someone's pregnant, or news that someone's giving birth. For some of you, I do feel like you still have a month to go, or a few weeks to go, 3 weeks or a couple of weeks, that sort of thing. You still have more to go with the pregnancy, but you may be giving birth early. I do feel like everything's going to be okay. You just have to be extra careful for a little while, if the baby will be premature. But I feel like everything's okay overall, so don't worry about that. I do see new jobs or promotions happening. I feel like this new opportunity, whether it's a new job or if it's a promotion and that's the kind of new position that it is, it does come with training for you, things you need to learn, things you need to know, things you need to study up on. But it's something that will make you a lot of money, and it's a really good move for you to make for your career. It may see you going abroad for this, overseas, or it may see you working in logistics or transportation, that sort of thing, or you have to travel for work now. Or it could be one of those situations where you work 3 days from home and then 2 days from a different location, kind of thing. But I do see that, you know, whatever restrictions were placed on you, whether these are financial or you can't show your affection at work, or you can't do this, you can't do that, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. I feel like it's finally okay. Things are finally stable. You're starting to see progress. You're starting to feel confident again. And you can just be a little bit more free with your spending, with your showing your affection, with doing what you want to do, with just having fun. Definitely comes up here. For some of you, this could also be a raise coming through for you. I do feel like for some of you, you are getting 2 different job offers. For some of you, you've been looking for other jobs, but for others of you, this is, you're not looking for jobs at this time, and yet you receive these 2 different options. I feel like one is a great option for money and career, and the other option is more close to your heart, more of a dream for you, more of a passion for you. Or this could also be where you work on your job and you start your own business. That's a dream of yours, that's a passion of yours. I do see things taking off for a personal business. If it's something you're really passionate about and you've been working on it for a while, I do see things taking off. I see exposure, more people coming to you, more people wanting to work with you, more people being interested in your work, more orders coming through, more sales going through during this time frame. I do see you working on your finances, and they are not only stabilizing, but they're starting to build up. For some of you, I do see you dipping into your into your savings for a new home, or dipping into your savings for working on the home, either expanding it, adding to it, redecorating, remodeling, or getting a new place. But I do see that you have more than enough to do that, so you don't have to worry about that. And there's more money coming in as well, so it's good to keep that flow of abundance going. For some of you, I do see that you may start to date during this time. I feel like you're a little bit hesitant. For some of you, I feel like you feel you're wasting your time, or you feel that you don't want to waste your time, and dating will be a waste of your time because you meet all sorts of people, and usually, you know, not the best kind, or you don't find the right kind of person in your first try kind of thing. I feel like there's a lot going on in your mind when it comes to, should I date or shouldn't I date? Is it a waste of time, or isn't it a waste of time? But I do feel like you're going to give it a chance. I feel like it may be online for the most part at this point. But I do feel someone standing out for you, and it could be a fire sign, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I also see making peace with someone, potentially a fire sign or an earth sign. I feel there may have been an argument over money, an argument over responsibility, who should be doing what, or someone should be doing the right thing, they weren't doing the right thing kind of thing. And there was an argument, there was anger there, or a big, you know, blow up kind of event. And I feel like during this time frame, there may be a peace offering happening. For some of you, this is coming from you to the other person. I feel that for some of you, you will find that this person is still very much guarded. They're still very much hanging on to whatever was said or whatever was done. They're not really interested in patching things up at this time. And so if this is the case, you know, try not to waste too much time there. You can't change, you know, what a person says, or what a person thinks, or how a person behaves. the best you can do is offer this olive branch, and it really is up to them to take it, but try not to be hurt if they still keep their guard up, if they still turn their back on you, if they still reject you. They're just not in a good place at this time, and it's better to just give them their space. You focus on yourself, you focus on your business, you focus on your work. Let them deal with their own issues. For those of you, I do see you starting to work from home. And again, this kind of ties back into your business doing well. I feel like if you have been working from home until now, then your business will grow, your business will do well. I do see this as exposure, online activity that helps your business grow. And for those of you, this could be where you start to work from home during this time, whether you focus solely on this or you continue to do your job, or you continue to work towards getting a better job, a better paying job, and then focusing on your dream, on your business at the same time. And for others, you could be traveling, or you could be moving out, or you could be going abroad for a course, training, studying something, going to university, kind of thing. Let's look at your psychic messages here. So your card is Deep Knowing. The number is 43. So same as we've been doing with psychic readings, you could pause the video and then just focus on this for a little while. Just to see what it tells you personally. Take the card in, the words, the numbers, the colors, the images, and just let it speak to you. And again, you can pause the video if you want to do this for a little while. It may take some practice for you to be able to get into that state of where you quiet the mind and you're connected to your intuition. But keep working on it. Okay, so for some of you, this is a time when you focus on your studies, or this is a time when you focus on developing a skill, polishing a skill, learning more about something, perfecting something. For some of you, I do feel like this is to do with your studies in terms of you're working on papers, or you're preparing for exams, or you're preparing for some sort of graduation, some sort of completion when it comes to a course, a class, a seminar, workshop kind of thing. For those of you, you're preparing to go to university. And for this is about going back to school. And this could be, where you properly go back to school full-time, or this could be where you go to school part-time, or you go to school long distance or online kind of thing. For those of you, I do see a bit of a power struggle, where one person is more interested in just getting along. I feel like, again, it could be going back to this conflict that the tarot was talking about. I feel like for some of you, you're over it and you just want to get along, you just want to be friendly, you just want to just be okay. And the other person may still be very much focused on their ego and not interested, kind of turning their back, not interested in what you have to say. For those of you, this could be secrets revealed during this time. I feel like whatever information is revealed, by you not having this information, a lot of conflict has happened because of you not knowing this particular piece of information. I feel like you may have been dealing with someone who's been very much on edge, and you've been kind of taking things personally and just getting into arguments with this person, and all of a sudden you find out that, hold on, they have a lot going on in their personal life, or they have a lot going on with work, or they have a lot of things that are stressing them out, and that's why they've been behaving the way they have. And I feel like that kind of makes you take a step back and say, okay, so it wasn't about me, it wasn't personal. Okay, what can I do to help this person now? For some of you, I do feel like you're closing your eyes to the truth. You know something in your heart to be true. You know something, your intuition is telling you that something's true, and yet you refuse to face it, or you refuse to accept it. And this may cause you to hold on to something that was over a long time ago. Now, this could be with relationships, this could be with friendships, this could be with, denial about a job or your opportunities for advancement. This could be about how you react in certain situations or why you react that way. I feel that you'd rather keep your head in the sand about a situation. Even though you know you're getting hints, your intuition is telling you, you're getting signs that things are heading in a different direction, you refuse to accept that guidance, and you're still holding on to things the way they were. And that could also be like the Four of Pentacles here in the tarot as well. I feel like for some of you, you're struggling. There's a lot of inner conflict, inner turmoil. And it's because you know what needs to be done in a situation, but you're not doing it. So again, you're kind of in denial about a situation. It's causing a lot of conflict, turmoil within, mental anguish. You may, have trouble sleeping because this is something you know you need to do, but you're trying to shy away from it. So you may have trouble sleeping, or you sleep but you don't rest properly, or you're having nightmares, or you're having kind of weird dreams about it. I feel like peace will come when you face facts. Peace will come when you accept the truth of a situation. I feel like even if we have trouble with this, even if it may not be exactly what you want to know or what you want to hear or the way you want things to be, they are ultimately for your highest good. And as soon as you try to accept that, you find your peace and you feel like yourself again, and you can calm down and you can breathe and you can focus again. Because I feel like there's been emotional roller coasters. You've been up and down and confused and angry and sad and disappointed and hopeful, and then up and down and confused and angry and so on and so forth. And it's just very, very draining. And it's because you know what needs to be done. You know what the truth is, okay, with the 43 and up to a 7. You know what the truth is here. But you still try to hold on to something that is done, something that has changed, something that is over. For some of you, you could be going to some sort of a retreat, or this is holiday time, or just taking some time off. And I feel like this is going to be a good time for you to meditate, to assess things, to just think about things, and kind of let the truth come to the surface for you with the situation. I do feel like some of you are coming out of the darkness and the confusion that was caused by emotions, and you're trying to be more grounded, more realistic, more down to earth in terms of, okay, what can I see here? And I'm just going to go by the facts. I'm just going to trust what I see and trust what I hear. Because I feel like you're starting to think that your heart is not leading you in the best direction. I do see opportunity for promotion or opportunity for advancement when you complete a course, or when you complete certain training classes. And I feel like you're going to have either an opportunity for advancement or even receive other job opportunities based on that. And for some of you, this could be where you just update your CV that's posted online, that now you have that course under your belt, and I feel like you're just going to start getting offers just based on that change alone. I do feel that whatever you're nervous about in terms of exams or presentations or papers or anything like that, I feel like it's going to go very well for you. It's just time to get out of your own head and just get through, and just get going with it. Trust yourself. Just do what you set out to do. Try not to think about it too much, and it'll just come together just fine. You don't have to worry and stress over it. It will be okay, and you will be rewarded for successful completion there. For some of you, something feels like going from night to day, or people look at you and they say you're like night and day. Yesterday you were so passionate about this and now you don't care anymore. I feel like you're going to have a change of heart about a situation or about a person that comes to you with certain secrets being revealed. And it's like, okay, well, now I understand why things were the way they were. Now I understand what I'm supposed to learn from this experience. Now I understand that it wasn't about me. Now I understand that, you know, whatever the lesson is for you. But I do feel like a change of heart is there, or going from one direction to the opposite in terms of something you didn't really care about, or something you didn't even like, or something you didn't think would benefit you. Now you learn something, or you find out something, and it's like, that's a really interesting thing. That's a really cool way to go. That's a really innovative type of thing to go for. And I feel like you're going to start to develop a new passion. And the flip side is also valid, where you are very excited, very hopeful, very passionate, very much, you know, having a crush on someone, or think you're in love with someone, or actually being in love with someone. And something comes to light where you see that person for what they are, or you see the situation for what it was. And it's like, that's not really what I want. That's not really what I deserve. That's not really what I thought things were. And it could be that this is what you're facing that maybe you didn't want to face until now. Or this could be that, you know, those are the secrets that are now revealed, and they're giving you a new perspective and a new attitude towards the whole thing. But you are going from one thing to another, one approach to another, one attitude to another, that is more grounded, more practical, more realistic, and healthier for you is also what I'm getting here. Okay, so these are a few of the messages coming through for you. I hope they make sense, and I hope they help you. I'm looking forward to your comments. Let me know how the cards apply to you if they do. And remember to watch your moon and rising sign as well. But thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful time ahead, and I'll talk to you again very soon. Take care.